Bienvenidos, señores. Aquí estamos en un nuevo directo para el canal de Manuel One. Bienvenidos, sí, señor. Una vez más, aquí estamos en un directo jugando a Dragon's Dogma 2. Vamos por aquí. Echemos un vistazo aquí.
Pray, leave me be, sir. Need anything?
Ah, boticario. Justo vende esto que lo necesito por si no llego a hacer las misiones.
Many thanks.
Interesante.
Not dying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Este que corre.
There's a resource best spent judiciously.
¿Y qué te pasa?
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray.
Interesante.
Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now.
Mierda. ¿Dónde está el puto descuento, vamos? Todo caro.
I'll knock a few gold pieces off for you, but do come again.
¿Cuál es la misión que voy a hacer? Tengo que espiar a este tío, pero... Uy, no. Voy a estar ahí media hora mirando. Observa al mendigo en su día a día y descubre cómo se gana la vida. No será el tío que hemos visto corriendo antes, ¿no? Por eso lo seguí. Vale. Este toma por culo, así que está nada.
This looks as
Mercy!
Whoa! Come rain or shine, go no further.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humbles?
No.
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
La Villa Olímpica es
Rafael nada.
Heavens, no!
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Heavens, no!
Now, where was I bound again?
Mercy! Oh my mercy!
That's quite enough.
Heavens, no! No more! No more! Mercy! Mercy!
I know every place here.
Mercy!
Always another errand to see to.
Mercy!
Well met, sir.
I'm not sure what got me out of bed at this hour.
I'm not getting in anyone's way.
Gladly snail.
What's life without a bit of fun?
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Seems I've caught someone's eye. Pleasant breeze.
Here's a round sight.
There's
The road at your
another day just as dull as the last.
Precious little time.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
Doctor focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Un día y regresemos. Anteriores simplemente.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead. I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
I'm in fine fettle.
Little enough gold to spend as
The
tis.
road at your neck.
Ujú.
This can be a lonely life.
What else needs doing?
Not a care
No.
in the world, just as it should be.
Welcome.
Mustn't neglect my ledger. Best to keep a
These
record.
provide little by way of inspiration.
I'll see
Suppose
how
I
far
best
my
earn my
talents
pay.
can take me. I just tell Martes many lies to my parents.
should I get up to today?
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Te ven aquí en la noche donde está el icono de mi personaje.
The sun may
En
have
el que
fallen,
vas a
but the
encontrar
day is
con
far
Chas,
from
en
over.
una es un noble,
Shall we
en la
check
otra
our
es un
packs and be
mendigo,
off?
y ahora
A new
opción
day,
es ir
a
a la
new
plaza y
perspective.
darle las pruebas al mendigo para que el güey las esconda y siga viviendo su doble vida. Y finalmente puedes ir al distrito de la nobleza y darle las pruebas a la esposa
This
noble.
is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
I feel more. Welcome here than any place else.
La meta siempre va a estar en la finca.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
No one's coming to my rescue.
No one will stay here.
Any chance to be alone,
Oh,
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
¿tienes por qué irte?
Mayhap I really would have been
Oh.
better off baker. Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
I'd say that very possible. I'd sooner stay out. That very possible.
Stomach's growling. Time for an early supper.
Hostia, el león, el de verdad, está viendo el directo, no me lo puedo creer. Oh yeah. Super león. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Ayer también estuvimos en directo jugando a Dragon's Dogma, siguiendo las aventuras de Emmanuel. ¿Cómo estamos, tío? Yo tengo que esperar a que salga de día. Bien y mal. ¿Y eso? Cuéntanos. Pagué WoW. Oh, mama.
Any chance to be alone is a welcome.
Oh, mama. Septiembre empieza bien, ¿eh? Septiembre empieza fuerte.
So this is how I am.
Aunque me quedan 4 días. ¿Comer? Eso paga por un mes, ¿no? Se me cae el móvil. ¿Qué hace este? No, pero no le peguéis. No he hecho nada.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Pero, alto.
I shall come at once, Arisen.
¿Estás pegándole? El pobre tipo, por favor. Se le va la olla, ¿no? Ya le pasó lo mismo. Vaya, uy. Por aquí. Vamos por aquí. Vamos por aquí. Por aquí todavía no, uno más. Otro más. Yo creo que tengo que farmear para las fichas y no me quedo sin juego.
We shall remain here.
Claro, porque eso me dijiste que era como que tenías que ir pagándolo, ¿no? En plan rollo que tenías que ir jugando para poder costeártelo, una movida así me dijiste, ¿no? Estoy yo aquí flipando los colores. Cuidado que lo jugaba pirata.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of?
Tu marido, yo te la
You
pego.
mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part of a beggar? That man who would sooner starve
Sí,
to
pago
death
mensual,
than
pero
lift
puedes
a
pagar
finger
mensualidad
in
con monedas de
pursuit of
juego.
honest labor.
Vale. Un
If
poco
this
rollo como
is a
Fornite,
jest,
¿no?
it is in
El
very poor taste.
pase de batalla.
All the same, I shall test the truth of your accusation, and who better to make it plain for us than Albert himself? I will place these clothes somewhere about the house. If he has aught to hide, his reaction when he finds them will doubt. You may visit us again in a few days' time. Fear not. I have no intention of causing a fuss.
Muy bien. Muy bien. Se ha ido. ¡Ey, capullo! ¿Qué pasa, tonto? Míralo, míralo. Míralo. A ver qué pasa. Me he chivado yo a la...
Wandering
Pues,
about again, I see. Why are you so adverse to doing honest work?
You would ask the proud sire of House
Salta.
Berkeley to move crates, to scribble in ledgers.
Bueno, pasaba a saludar que me ha dormido.
Preposterous.
Buenas noches, León, tío. Muchas gracias por pasar a saludar.
Albert
Buenas noches, que
C.
sueñes con la Barbie
says,
y con el
that
motherfucking
pride
Ken.
of yours has already ruined you once before. Do you mean to let it do so again?
Disfruta el juego y descansa. Muchas gracias, tío. Descansa tú también, anda. Dale a tope. A ese wow.
I shall have Albert himself. You may visit us again in a few days' time.
Vale. Pues hagamos otra misión por aquí. Ah, bueno.
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
I'd sooner stay out.
Ah, things will sort themselves out.
What is one to do?
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir, but there isn't to be a masquerade this day.
Me da igual.
My sword armor could use some work.
I've seen my fair share of masquerades.
Vale, un momentito. Dicen que Sobran está convaleciente y aún no ha aparecido ante el público, pero dado que tú eres el verdadero Arisen, ¿quién es el hombre que sienta en su pequeño?
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine. Whatever 'tis you want, I shan't oblige.
Ya que estoy.
All my peers seem so much more capable.
Eh,
Greetings.
Well, out with it.
no entiendo absolutamente nada. La misión es aquí dentro.
I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade.
La tengo que quitar, ¿o qué? Pues me la quito mi pilla, ¿no?
Mayhap you've been...
No la llevo. Tiene que haber una forma de subir. Me voy a poner por si acaso. Tiene que haber una forma de subir. Y después arriba la fiesta.
That'll do. The latest tidings from Melv came as quite a shock. It's been decades since it was a tragedy to those who suffered the beast's attack, to be sure. But I thought to myself, with the dragons coming, the Arisen shan't be far behind. An end to the age of... And indeed, we have our sovereign. Though he is yet abed, no still, that I would see this kingdom restored to rightful rule in my lifetime. Ah!
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
Que no, que... Se la conecta con la Kika, ¿no?
We've naught to discuss.
Vale.
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. No tidings could be more indeed. 'Tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair Vermund shall once again be governed.
Te lo juro que no tengo ni qué coño tengo que hacer. No, no. What the fuck?
A larger audience would mean more pockets to fly.
Such quietude is a blessing.
No sé dónde tengo que ir.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm...
¿Me va a disparar? No. Qué susto. entiendo nada, te lo juro. Una máscara. Vale, eso es lo que tengo.
None of my acquaintances don such shop.
Que sí. Que es esta la que me tengo que poner.
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir, but there
¿Cómo que no?
isn't.
Que sí que hay. Cuando el baile.
Wait for the new equipment to come in. No time to talk, I'm afraid. I'm a busy man.
Lo juro, no tengo ni idea de qué tengo que hacer. Cago en la puta. Joder.
Yay, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos? Hola, pasos sobran. Vale, hay dos formas de conseguir lo demás del traje. Yo os voy a enseñar lo que para mí es la más fácil, ¿vale? Fijaros, cuando llegáis aquí, antes de entrar al salón, o sea, justo entráis, pero antes de entrar a lo que es el círculo este, si os escabullís por la derecha, en esta habitación vais a encontrar un cofre. Y en ese cofre está la ropa que necesitáis para hacer esta misión, ¿vale? Vamos a ver, fijaros, entráis por esa puerta y antes de entrar a este círculo, venís por aquí a la derecha, rápidamente, por aquí a la derecha, ¿vale? Y vais a ver esta puerta abierta sin problema, una hora del atardecer y la de la noche, que va a empezar esta escena, una escena en la que la acción, hey señores, os vais a dar cuenta, una vez que os pongáis la ropa y que más o menos estéis al atardecer, en una hora del atardecer y la de la noche, que va a empezar esta escena, una escena en la que la gente baila y demás. Ya.
No estoy en la hora correcta. Cago en todo el reino, en todo el palacio no hay un puto banco, ¿no? Joder.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Ya. No, la he liado. El inicio de la noche. Pero esto es puta coña. Por la tarde. Una más. Que no. Voy a encontrar lo mismo, tío. Más. diferencia hay entre este y la otra?
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Ya está nunca de día. Vamos.
Such cheap drink. It is not at all to my taste.
Another ale can't make my dancing any worse.
La pregunta es, ¿dónde está el tipo? ¿Dónde está el Sobran? Pues el Sobran se va por un lado y se mete por una puerta secreta. Vale, voy a tratar de explicaros y de que la veáis aquí en este mismo vídeo. Recordad donde, si os dais cuenta, donde habéis visto antes aquí la ropa. Pues por aquí hay una puerta secreta. ¿Veis? ¿Qué podéis encontrar?
Bonita fiesta. Empezando a entrar la gente.
Surely these extravagances cannot
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
Muy bien.
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.
Hace bien.
The occasion demands we forego boorish inquiries.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
Buenas. Coño. Ha aparecido de repente.
I've no time to waste on the likes of you.
Vale. Borde. ¿Empieza la fiesta o qué? ¿O esta es la fiesta?
Best to remain sober. But is this fast truly to the sovereign's taste?
Yo malo.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Intentar colarme.
Pray, leave me be, sir.
Vale.
It wasn't my affairs of which they whispered.
Vale. Un segundo.
Y por aquí, damas y caballeros, es donde vais a encontrar vuestro estoy sobrecargado. Ahora voy súper despacio. Pero bueno, quiero simplemente enseñároslo. Y nada, a partir de aquí ya seguiréis la misión normal. Chaito, chicos. Espero que se den.
Vale, pero tengo que esperar a que sea de noche. Tarda mucho en pasar el tiempo. Mucho, mucho. Tenía una marca puesta aquí. Ya está. No me ha dejado avanzar el tiempo hasta donde yo quería. Tengo que esperar a que sea de noche. No. Pues espera.
When does my watch end? I've cleaned. Suppose I ought to earn my. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
I'm in it now. I sense getting cold feet.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Days like this
Such
make me glad to be
quietude is a
alive.
blessing.
I dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
I dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
I dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
Feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
Seems my feet always lead me here.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
I'll feel a sight better once I've had my dinner.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
My stomach's growling. Time for an early supper.
¿Qué estás haciendo?
You're far from your station, are you not?
All's the same dismal affair, if you ask me.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar. Apparently.
I'm sure I can handle this.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour would be right.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on then, keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye, aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be?
Aquí lo tienes.
You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
El bordel es un establecimiento que atiende los vicios de la nobleza y la adinerada. Para entrar en el bordel se requiere un carnet de socio y sus servicios solo están disponibles. Desde la planta no están disponibles para los nuevos visitantes de esta vivienda. Así no tienen derecho a adquirir el carnet platino, como un hormiguero, que le permitirá disfrutar de la compañía de esta exclusiva planta. Bienvenido al Club Platino. Sí, está muy bien. Pero antes de informar al capitán, voy a ir a buscar esto.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Those garments you gave me had a marked effect. Albert set off to work the moment he saw them, and he's been working steadily ever since. To be frank, I've not the slightest interest in the man, but he can surely benefit this city much more by performing an honest duty. In short, you've done us all a service. Pray, allow me to...
To think this tale could take such a turn. My own master will be keen to hear of what transpired here.
'Tis not what I expected.
Nice place, this.
Quite the predicament.
Right, pathetic some sleep. Points no good.
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire.
Ojalá que se me quita la ropa, tío.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus he seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to fortune change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the...
Vale, pues sí que sí. Voy a hacer primero. Vamos a misiones. Sobre del borde oriental de Vermont y descubre la capa del falso sol. Ahí está. Vamos a hacer esta misión antes de partir.
'Tis of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermon's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
Watching.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
No sé. ¿Por dónde crees tú que podemos hacerlo mejor? Sí, hay que ir para allá. Hay que ir para allá.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Ya te sigo. Como que estilo diferente. Está guapísimo el juego, tío. Me está flipando.
Over here, if you would. Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
Pero no probamos a romperlo. Estaría guapo ir con un caballo.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Wolves, Master!
I doubt ice will be of any use against it.
Cojones.
Ice's sting is yours to wield.
You
truly are formidable, Arisen.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Lo siento, Ibris. Muchas gracias, pero estoy contento con lo que tengo.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Mierda.
Pray, follow me.
Dios, qué rápido se cansa. Sí, hombre.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Hold fast, Arisen. I will be with you in but a moment.
Very well. I shall return.
Le echamos huevos. Gracias. Me está reventando. Sí, curándome. Vale.
I'll lead the way.
Ok. Si estaba aquí, lo tenía que estar protegiendo. Nada, el cofre ya. No. Buena pelea. El combate.
We've got goblins!
Have no business exploiting our enemy's weakness.
It was a glorious success.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
We ought to take a closer look.
Ataque se añade cuando se desencadena un ataque de rayo de energía mágica no se puede controlar para los pagos. Se verificarán así el objetivo que tiene. El papá de Dogma fue
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
Corre. Oye, yo porque estoy que me pesa, ¿no? Tiene sentido. Por aquí. ¿Nada? Otro cofre. Nada.
Come on then, let's dance.
Qué mal, para.
Asking for a drubbing.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
The sun is yet to set. We could rest here now, or press on a while longer.
Come on then.
Yes, Martes. I shall hasten to your aid.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
It is not what I expected.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Haz caso, sí. Sí. Esto es un vídeo. Esto es carne de verdad.
Well,
No me creo.
we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours sleep?
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
No puede ser. Pues yo veo ejemplo. Mira ahora.
Over here, if you please. Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Sigo, venga.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things go.
Una polla. No, no.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Vale, ya lo veo.
I'll gather this. It might be of use. No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environment.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
There's no need to make camp here. We've energy enough to press on for a while yet.
We shall be ill-prepared for battle if we rest overmuch.
Mierda.
Stand firm. You are not alone.
Well done.
Right saved. Thank you.
Really?
Now?
Seems we have enraged our foe.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Ahí. A ver si podemos evitar enfrentarnos a esta mierda. Si podemos evitar enfrentarnos a este hijo de puta.
'Tis of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place of it, or thereabouts.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
There, Master. Align it all.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Well then.
Ice's stinging shield. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. Master, watch out!
Joder. Me pregunta si quiero despertar. Tengo las piedras del despertar. No me lo he preguntado.
"'Tis of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place of wisdom, or thereabouts.
Guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Let my magic grant you an elemental.
Sí, cada vez que le doy me está quitando, tío. Sí, que me está quitando vida, tío.
"'Tis of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?"
The guide is most welcome. Now...
Beware! A Minotaur is come.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Welcome.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Santo. Está flipado. Flipado. Y que cada vez tenga menos vida. Esto qué mierda, Posible. Porque cada vez que te mata, pierdes vida.
"'Tis of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?"
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment. Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
It's pleasantly cool here, what with a canopy overhead.
We are not alone here. Monsters lurk nearby. I sense them.
Right you are.
Pasando.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by...
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Well done, Master.
An astounding discovery. Most impressive. Such a thing escaped my master's notice entirely.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look. Come, I'll lead the way.
No, hay que ir por donde Minotauro. Y a reservar energía, porque lo que voy a hacer es correr.
Beware! A Minotaur is coming!
Martes is our ally against such reeds.
¡Deféndelo! ¡Deféndelo! Puente por aquí.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
Aldea sin nombre. Asentamiento misterioso.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?
Is that who I think it is?
Aye, I reckon so.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Ya te sigo.
Off with you, you worthless miscreant!
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate, which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among them. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brandt against the Queen Regent.
Joder, pues el Brandt está siendo muy discreto.
In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty.
The Maester's teaching is yours, Arisen. I dare say there's no truer sign of mastery, nor better reward for your efforts.
I shall strive to learn from your example, that I might reach new heights of my own.
Tread carefully. It seems our every step is being watched.
'Tis eerie, but we must needs press on.
Hay que me guiaras, Denver.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns. I've nothing to report as yet. Was there some...
Necesito que me guíes.
I'll go and open the chest.
Whatever could you want from me? No doubt you're dazzled by...
La comida.
Now come on, follow me. I've something real nice to show you.
Entra aquí la nena.
Whatever 'tis you want, I shan't oblige.
Entra aquí la nena.
You bring naught but trouble. Off with you!
One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Se ha hecho aquí la niña. ¿Y ya no está? De hecho, voy a enseñarte algo increíble. Pero ya no puedes hacer.
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Perhaps 'tis time we return to our base of operations and deposited some of our...
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. As you like, sir.
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to spend the night. Of course, nothing's free in this world.
Toma. Tengo equipado los dos. Anda. Bueno, en verdad he dejado la ropa, pero la necesito para el baile. Soy tonto, tío.
Do stop by again.
Oh, you've a You wonder how I know? Not mysterious about it. We've also... But don't worry yourself. I'm actually can't offer you any help, though. Still, I suppose I could give you a bit of advice. If I were you, I'd try doing to someone else what I was just doing to you. I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz. Don't let me down, eh?
All that obscure advice only to depart with nary a word of explanation. Shall we try doing what she did to us, then?
Hablar negando. Hablar del revés.
Off with you, you worthless miscreant.
I've naught to say to you.
Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you said. I've lived in this village many a year. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then.
Se apartan, cuando llego. Sé Gerardo. Qué raro. Hacer otra cosa lo que yo os acabo de hacer. Seguirla. ¿Seguirla?
Off with you, you wor...
is a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Off with you.
Fancy a look at my wares?
No, no especialmente, la verdad. Ujú. ¿Vale? Ah, no, esto es una espada. ¿Qué pasa?
Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be...
Off with you.
Centro.
Fancy a look at my wares?
No sé.
I've naught to say to you.
Off with you.
Deben salir y se esconden.
My, you are persistent. My, you are... My, you...
Oh.
'Tis a letter most inscrutable, and I fear 'twill remain as such if we cannot find another piece to this puzzle.
¿Qué es esto? Encuentra el borde oriental de Blum y escudo lo que puedas saber. ¿Qué sí se estoy haciendo? Empezará a hablar con este hombre, yo no sé. Me manda otra vez por acá. No estoy entrando de nada, chaval.
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Beg pardon? Why would you ask such a thing? A letter? Oh, you've made quite the discovery. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. I'm sure you understand. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
Off with you, you worthless miscreant.
My, you are persistent.
Tiene una búsqueda debajo. Lo mismo digo, Hidalgo. Para un amigo tengo esa otra palabra. ¿Quién era la otra con la que he hablado? ¿Usted?
You bring naught but trouble.
No lo sé. Hostia, ¿y la nena que ha entrado aquí? La de la posada.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? As you like, sir.
Off with you! Off with you!
Joder.
Off with you!
Joder. Por culo.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Joder. Te has perdido que perdidín.
I was taught not to speak with strange folk.
No soy desconocido.
My, you are the...
Off with you.
Joder. Qué simpáticos sois todos, tío. Yo qué sé, tío. No sé qué tengo que hacer ni a dónde tengo que ir. Nada.
We shall remain here.
Sin querer. Hostia, muy bien. Aquí voy a estar un ratazo, ¿eh? No. Sí puede ser que esté muy loquito. Hijos de puta.
You made it after all.
Mierda. Oh, mama.
Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up.
Dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time, then.
Thank you, sir.
You're here. I've been waiting for you.
Ya, ya. The Eye of the Tiger. La puerta que he visto ahí.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brandt will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. Methinks this will be of interest to Captain Brandt. Shall we go inform him? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek. Over here, if you please.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Not much going on.